Hey everyone, welcome back to another Alliance War video. This is season 44, right? And this is this is War 4. We're up against PBT, my team, Blade, Quicksilver, Mephisto for synergies. Let's get into it. Starting off in section 1, I have that path 2 Absorbing Man and Spot. Then moving into section 2, I'll be taking that Doctor Doom and Hulkling on path 8. As far as minis go, that Kindred on 38, I'll be taking that fight again. And then Mephisto on, 45? Hazard Shift Conflictor. And then I also have that Hulk mini up there. Boss is already down at this point, so pretty cool how we can just kind of move through the map now so quickly. You don't have to wait on people. Yeah, so this is Absorbing Man on node 2, taking this fight with Quicksilver. This is a nothing fight for him. He should be able to get through it pretty quickly. Well, quickly in terms of like Quicksilver. He's not like the fastest, but he puts up like respectable times, especially a fight like this. So just want to get him to that special 1, knock him down to remove the form. He's going to be getting his form back pretty periodically, and I'll be hitting him a lot while he has all that physical resistance, so I'm not doing a lot of damage. I just need to make sure that whenever I decide to detonate my whiplashes, he does not have that. And I don't really want to bait the special 2 because sometimes the spacing is weird trying to heavy counter. Don't really want to do that. So there, yeah, he just gets back-to-back specials. It's whatever. Drop this special 1 here so I can build up my momentum there. He hits me with a special 1. Kind of lucky it didn't crit, or else I would have dealt a lot of damage. Would have survived it, but still not ideal. And let's see, do I end up getting to terminal before? I don't think I do. I don't think there's any point in getting to terminal anyways. I'm going to kill him with, whatever I have. But yeah, let's knock him down, take him out of that form. Maybe I do. Yeah, I'm pretty close. I guess I do just go ahead and get the terminal. Drop the relic there. And I think, yeah, medium, light, medium into this. And with all the extra physical damage, I knew it's going to kill. Okay, so I did get to terminal, but I didn't really do anything with it. I don't know why. I mean, I just wasted a little bit of time. But overall, that was like just over a minute for a Quicksilver fight. Not too bad. You can do it faster. A lot of it, depends on the opponent throwing specials and like kind of the flow of the fight. But that was a respectable time, I think. This next fight, Node 11, Blade versus Spot. Yeah, he's gonna tear through this. Spot is going to be dead in just a little bit here. I didn't throw on deep wounds for this fight either because I only have 2 blade fights, and I knew this one was going to be over in no time at all. And then the Kindred, I'm not really going to be putting bleeds on him anyway, so it doesn't matter if I have deep wounds or not. But yeah, that special 2 right into another one. Beta's dash, drop again, boom, he's dead. That's why we have skill power back boosts with Blade. Kind of makes him OP. Next up, I'm taking path 8 in section 2. This was actually switched around a little bit. I wasn't originally taking this. In fact, I think it was just backup in section 2. But we had a couple worries, and I ended up taking this fight. The Doom is going to be real easy. I'll take that with Quicksilver. The next fight's super interesting, though. So, but first up, Dr. Doom on whatever node this is. The node doesn't affect him whatsoever. It's just a normal Dr. Doom versus a beefed up Quicksilver. Of course, the tactic doesn't really help him out too much in this. I don't know. I guess when I knock him down, I get extra slow maybe. Anyways, so yeah, just gonna be doing a bit of a different rotation with Quicksilver. Not because I meant to, but because the flow of the fight was kind of going and I didn't drop special 1 into special 2. But it just goes to show that there's a couple different rotations that you can use with Quicksilver all to get like really good damage output. And for path fights, there's a lot of variability in what you can do. I don't really want to bait a special 2. I know I can just dash into that final hit and I'll evade it completely. I prefer not to do that. Evade is a nice little safety mechanic that I want to only use if I have to, not use like purposefully. But yeah, just baiting out those special 1s. Gonna drop the special 2 here. Not in terminal, but I'm going to get that trauma up, so I deal more physical damage, right? Then I'm going to get up to my special 1 here. I think I drop the relic, so I can get another physical vulnerability, medium, light, medium, into special 1, and the extra attack that I get from there. In fact, that dealt more damage. Well, I guess the damage is capped on whiplashes by killing the opponent. So anything that's overkill, it doesn't like show the extra red numbers. But I mean, that was technically more damage than I dealt to Absorbing Man with the special 1 and the special 2 rotation. So I don't know, maybe that's the way to go for path fights now. Just get to special 2 and then drop special 1 with medium, light, medium, you know. Okay, so Hulkling here. The plan was I maxed out the Dexterity Mastery so that my Whiplashes, I only need 2 of them to shut down his ability power rate. And yeah, it works really, really well here because he's just not going to be gaining any rich get richer power pretty much the whole fight. And even when he does, you know, I can just bait out a special 1 and then it's going to pause all the withers that I already have. Here, he almost dexes out of my special 1. That would have been insane. Did you see that? He dexed the first 2. If he had fully dexed my special 1 and then countered me with a combo, I would have just... What am I going to do about that? I just got to take that L. Trying to remember how this fight goes. I already have a ton of whiplashes on him. I guess I just got like really good RNG with that. But I was going to bait out the special 1. He didn't want to throw it. So I am taking a lot of block damage. He hits me really hard through the block. Drop this relic, and I believe medium, light, medium into this. And yeah, that kills. I don't even... Man, I really need to optimize how I'm playing Quicksilver because I didn't even need a special 1 in that fight. That's not even class advantage. And he was just dead from that. So just like medium, light, medium into special 2 with the relic physical vulnerability, I think that's the way to go for all path fights because that was the quickest one so far. It was almost a minute. You know, other champs can probably do fights like that faster, but yeah, maybe I'll start doing Quicksilver a little bit differently. Okay, Node 38 Kindred versus Blade. I actually completely forgot that if my Dex buff expires, he can get unstoppable, and I forget that pretty much this whole entire fight. But the goal here is whenever I get an opportunity, I'm going to try and knock him down. But also, I'm going to be baiting his special 2s because those are a lot easier to counter. I don't want anything to do with that special 1 and, you know, like trying to, you know, counter that and then take a hit into the block. It does a lot of damage with some prowesses. I don't want to deal with that. So I'm just going to be pushing him to special 2 when I can. Here, need to back up so I'm not taking degen damage. I don't have like debuffs so that I can mitigate any of that. There got a little bit of a lag spike in the middle of the fight around like 45 seconds in or something like that. Super annoying. Remember that. Oh, there's the little combo I ate. He didn't punch me too bad. That was nice of him. But yeah, just remember that little lag spike. So here, Dex out of that. Just want to... I might just knock him down with this special 3. Yeah. I just wanted to... I didn't like how I was kind of getting close to my corner. He was like building up a couple prowesses, I think. But I just decided to drop this. The quicker I drop this, the quicker I can get back to my special 2s, which is like my main source of damage in this fight. Yeah, just going to be dexing those special 1s. I think, yeah, here I finally come to my senses. Let's just hit him once to remove the dex buff, just in case he goes unstoppable. Push him to that special 2 again. And I drop the relic here so I can hit him with a heavy, because I'm smart like that. And then, yeah, there goes that special 2. I'm going to counter that and pause his his nightmare things real quick. And I knew that special 2 was going to push me to another special, so I knew I was safe to like throw it. The root should be coming any second. Did I fail his root in this fight? Wow, did I tunnel vision so much that I didn't even notice that I failed his root? That's funny. That fight went a lot better than the first time, and I still made some mistakes, but it was also a lot faster, just over 2 minutes. Not too bad for, you know, a mini boss where he's bleed immune for most of the fight, and I'm using Blade, you know? A lot of these fights, like, they seem slow, but with context, like who you're using and how I'm doing with it, they're not too bad. Next up, got this Mephisto on node 45. This was also a bit of a change up of a mini. I was supposed to be taking a Dragon Man, like a stun immune Dragon Man that was right beside him, but I ended up taking this fight. Once again, I have maxed dexterity, so just 2 withers, and I'm shutting down his power gain. And I'll shut down Conflictor too. Yeah, and here just trying to get some dexes out so I can get those withers up. A little scary there. He almost got to the special 3, but I do have an invuln active just in case. And I have enough debuffs to where I'm just ignoring hazard shift now. And yeah, now I've got that power gain locked down. He's not going to be gaining any more power for the rest of this, well, as long as I have 2 of those withers up anyways. And every time he throws a special and loses a bar, I pause all the withers as well, so, you know, he's actually got really good power control. I didn't realize how good his, like, ability power rate control was. But it is very good. There I get a little dex, and that refreshes the whiplashes too. They're about to expire. Drop the relic there. And I can't remember if I get the terminal here. I know that my whiplash detonation won't actually kill. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I think I get lucky here. Yeah, you should never dash back and throw any special with Quicksilver. It's just not a good idea. Should not have done that. Should have just parried, done a medium, and then dropped it. There, medium like medium, that's going to push him all the way down there, and he can't die from it. You know, he's just going to regen. Well, not really, because I block all of his regen with my buff, or with my debuffs and despair. And I think I'm just going to try and get back to another special 2 here. Here, all of my whiplashes expire, by the way. Or not whiplashes, withers. I don't notice that. And, yeah, I push him to special 3 here. Should have dropped the relic. He was at special 3 before I realized it. If I dropped the relic and just, like, finished with a combo, I probably could have avoided the special 3. Saved me a little bit of time, but it's not going to do any damage. That's why we invuln, you know. And, yeah, he's just going to die as soon as that's over. Okay. So I took all of those fights pretty much at the same time. This is my last fight of the war. I took it like 4-ish hours later. And right before I went into the fight, I looked at the health and saw, ooh, that's a lot of health, and there's going to be brute force in this. I said, like, just in case I slip up, you know, let me drop this invuln. I didn't think I would need it. But turns out it is a really, really good thing that I did that. All right, so another thing is I don't have to worry about Hulk ever going unstoppable, so I don't need to like rush to get to my slow. He won't get unstoppable from the tactic because I don't trigger any buffs, and because he's unawakened, he doesn't get his personal unstoppable passive. So the goal with this fight, I'm not going to get any power. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build up whiplashes, you know, keep refreshing them, make sure they don't expire until I get my relic. Then I'm going to drop that for the physical vulnerability, so my whiplashes, and then I'll manually detonate my whiplashes with medium, light, medium, so I can deal some more damage. And here, there's that lag spike that I told you guys to remember. Little lag spike there, and I just stopped mid-combo, and I got hit. And luckily, he only did a 3-hit combo, ate all of my invuln. I'm like, wow, that's annoying. And then here, the reason I'm dashing back, and oh yeah, the evade saves me there, Jesus, and I'm kind of getting flustered. And also, I had just finished showering after this, and my wet hair got like a drop of water dropped on my screen, so I had to pause real quick to wipe that off. This fight is not going well right now. I'm kind of freaking out. And then it just goes from bad to worse because he gets, just a little bit here, he gets super passive. So here I did a double dash back there after the special 2, shouldn't have done that. Here, I'm just trying to, like, bait a heavy out of him. He's not wanting to throw it. Brute force is taking me down. I'm like, okay, I just need to hold block here no matter what and bait out this heavy. Full 5-hit combo into my block, and now I'm down to 34% health, and he's sitting at a nice crisp 88, 87. This is not going well at all. Drop my relic to detonate. Takes him down to half health. I'm like, okay, I'm back in the fight now, but this is not going well at all. I'm healing a little bit from willpower because of the physical vulnerabilities he's placing on me, but because he's also running despair and he just keeps placing more, the healing gets kind of less and less. I can't back off and, you know, try and get the maximum amount of healing because of brute force. Brute force just really makes this fight not fun. It's so scary, and you really should be using class advantage, and here I'm not. Once again, he's getting super passive. I dash in, and the evade saves me again, thank God. I mean, usually I'm a little more aggressive when I know I have that evade to fall back on, but geez, thank goodness he has something like that, because I was forced to be aggressive there, you know? Hulk wasn't doing anything. Drop the relic again. I'm just praying that this kills, and it doesn't. It doesn't deal a lot of damage at all. I wonder if he gets like extra physical resistance based on his gamma. Maybe I should have waited to do that. I need to look back at his abilities. Thought I could counter the special 2 this time because I'm trying to be uber aggressive, but he dexes away from my hit. We're pretty much even on health, but it's going to be a minute before I can really deal any meaningful damage. I have to like build up some whiplashes. And yeah, this is just not looking good at all. I need him to start throwing specials immediately and throwing heavies immediately. If I take any more ticks of like brute force, I'm just going to die. Here, once again, I'm just like not expecting him to throw the special too. Take a bunch of combo hits there. I need him to throw that heavy immediately. He does. I'm down 5%. This fight is terrible. I do not want to be in it. And luckily he throws that one extra heavy. I medium, light, medium, and get the fuck out of there. Holy shit. Reliving that is not fun. Right after this fight, I took a lap, like, around my room. I was just... My heart was pounding out of my chest. I was breathing heavy. I was not worried about that fight at all, and it turned out to be the most stressful thing I've done in a long time. Needless to say, I will never be taking that matchup again. We're going to send, I don't know, Stealthy or just Blade or just anybody that can either have regen or deal with brute force a little bit better, class advantage. Anyways, that'll be it for this war, and I'll see you guys in the next one.